Ooh, what's up, Internet? This is Star Wars.
Can you just pick a different key every week?
Episode 2 of The Acolyte. Acolytes don't wield weapons. Lightsaber. They kill dreams. Didn't really get it, but let's watch.
Oh.
He's like, Acolytes don't need weapons, and then he immediately lighted his lightsaber.
And also she killed Carrie-Anne Moss with a knife. So I was like...
she had so many weapons.
Yeah.
Anyway, doesn't matter.
The weapon comment, did not understand. I'm sure that will be further explained later on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back, kids. We have not gone anywhere. Clarus changed clothes, but I sat here vibrating with anticipation at the opportunity to see more Acolyte. Let's watch episode 2. Hey, I had a good time. I liked episode 1.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, no, it was good.
Yeah. If you want that full length reaction, go to patreon.com/nerdynightly. That's us. But if you don't, stay here because you're already here, and the Star Wars do be Star Warsing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Osha Anasaya.
OSHA Anastasia. Y'all better follow OSHA guidelines, or else they will shut down your restaurant. This is the woman who tells you to have an eye washing station at every sink in case you get chemicals in your eyeballs. I love that I called twins so hard.
My brain went to twins as well, but I just thought it was too obvious.
Because Star Wars. No, we like our twins.
There's a lot of twins.
I wonder if this is going to be a little bit Jason and Jaina, like a little Heir of the Empire.
Those were their names. Yeah.
You know, if it's going to be a little bit inspired by that, the evil, the good, you know.
That's what I used to play, like, make-believe with my friend with.
Oh, really?
When we were, like,
But you never read those books?
No, I did. Remember, those were the only Star Wars books I'd ever read.
Right.
I don't remember a goddamn thing that happened to them, but we...
Dude's got fucking arms.
My friend and I used to play make-believe.
But he skips leg day. Who did that? Using children for your dirty work?
Isn't that what the Jedi do?
Fair. They don't use the children until the Clone Wars.
They train the children. Well, yeah,
and then Ahsoka's
like 13.
13 in a bandeau top.
In a war, yeah. At least give the kid armor, like.
Or a shirt.
Maybe Ahsoka just, like, runs really hot. You know what I mean? It's like, it cannot be over, like, 20 degrees.
I mean, the show's gonna clear Osha's name real fast.
Yeah. Because if she's in custody while someone else dies, like...
Question is, how does she kill this guy without a weapon?
Attack me with all your strength.
He's napping. That effect was sick.
That worked real well.
Like oh my god. Well done. Well fucking done.
Yeah, that was cool. What a fun concept. Okay, I love new shit. Damn.
Go home.
This is some D&D ass shit though. Dude cast global invulnerability. And then she just threw everything at him.
His AC was like 34. Like, how were you getting past that?
That's how I won the Raphael fight. I just fucking global invulnerability that. Wow, Soul really believes that she's innocent.
You must be a pilot then.
No, I'm a mechanic.
Wow. That's dangerous.
Wow.
Any astromech can do the job, but I'm better company than a droid. And,
Depends on the droid.
Your droid's like, I do 90% of the work.
I love that her tank top has literally just been cut out. Like,
I'm inclined to agree. There's been another incident.
Oh, yeah.
She could hardly be in your custody and committing another crime at the same time.
Unless she can force present herself across the galaxy.
with like Kylo and Rey. The twins are in love.
I believe she can help.
Master, Osha is not.
The Jedi agree with me.
Ah, shit. Is
Why
he gonna
not
be the
just
bad guy?
Tell him, oh, Soul?
No.
Ford?
Ford? Was that his name?
Is his name not Ford?
I thought it was
Oh.
like Yord or something. I don't know.
Yord, that might be right.
Is it? Nah. Don't trust me with names.
Hello? Chimere?
Whoa! It's our boy.
Huh?
It's Jason Mendoza.
Oh.
I'm blending in.
You can blend in without sampling the merchandise.
Well, I had to do something while I waited and worried. I need a drink. Don't you think what we do is so stressful?
Thank you. It wouldn't bode well for either of us if you told him about this.
Of course.
That's a hand. Just... I do like that it's a poison so dangerous he crushes it with his bare hand. He's one of those poisoners who's like taken a little bit for his whole life, so he's immune.
Maybe it's only a poison when it's combined.
It's the only way to explain all of this. She must have survived somehow.
Like Maul.
Anger. Hatred.
And I wasn't a very good student.
Perhaps I wasn't a very good teacher.
This is weirdly really making me excited for Squid Game Season 2. That's what good actors do, you know what I mean? You're just like, there's more of this person coming, you know?
Yeah. And he's like the exact opposite person.
Yeah. But that's what's exciting about it, right?
Still just...
I think he's, like, always there, like that.
Before the gatekeeper droids failed, they caught this little scoundrel messing about our portcullis.
This is my favorite Padawan ever. I caught this little scoundrel.
You thought this life would give you the peace you seek. But your past still haunts you.
I would like to speak with Master Tobin, please.
Master Talbot hasn't spoken to anyone in over 10 years.
But he will speak to me.
Oh.
Yeah, the Mashta vow? Interesting.
Right here, right now, from me.
Dope.
I've been waiting for you,
Oh, some
bad.
people did some bad things.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
We thought we were doing the right thing.
Girl, don't pick up the evidence.
But also, where the fuck was the other guy taking the rest of them?
I don't
If
know.
not to him. Where the fuck were they going?
Step away from the body.
Yeah, how did she beat them there? There had to be a cleaner way to do this.
How do you know?
She didn't do it. My sights were on her the entire time.
I'm glad there's no conflict here.
Is this the only apothecary in town?
It is, but
That's not our regular guy. I don't know who that guy is.
I love him.
Stun him, if need be. And we bring him back to the ship for questioning.
Or we skip that, and she just talks to him.
Oh!
That way, we have a lead on May, plus we also get a confession from him. Seems like the most logical way.
Let's go, Padawan.
Sorry, Yord.
We will follow your plan, Padawan. It's a good one.
I started stunning.
Yord is my favorite himbo. I will confront him. I will stun him. We will take him back to the ship, and we will interrogate him. What?
That guy had a hat for a head. Sure.
Hey, it's good enough.
I do love that May took the time to get like the exact same haircut length.
I have
As
questions
Osha.
about the hair.
Yeah.
There's no way that color is natural.
It's Star Wars. It could be.
oh,
They have roots.
hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Go.
No, I used it. I just wanted to thank you.
You look exactly like her.
Fuck.
Hold on.
Back away. Where's May?
Hold on. Hold on.
We know you supplied May with the poison that killed Master Torben. We have your confession.
Did you kill him with the poison? I didn't know. I brought it up, but
Please don't do the memory wipe thing or whatever it is you guys do.
they're not the Men in Black.
Well, maybe you could supply us with the truth.
Who is he?
I thought he was with you.
Well done. Well played.
You're coming with me. We return tonight.
I wouldn't yell that into the street in
Ah.
your bright yellow Jedi robes. But, you know, they're cocky because they have a lot of power in this time period.
Yeah.
She wants to kill 4 Jedi. Stationed on Brendok 16 years ago. Indara, Torben, Kelnaka, and you.
Kalnaka's got to be the Wookiee, right?
Yeah.
That is quite simply not the angle that he is at on the second floor of that building.
No.
Unless the binoculars drop 10 feet and then look forward.
So May is the one with this like forehead tattoo, which
Yeah.
has to mean something because Ndara recognized it.
Mm-hmm.
You attack me without a weapon.
Because you're the one she has to kill without a weapon to please Plagueis?
Oh God.
I just love how unbothered him and Carrie Moss both are in their facials in these scenes.
Yeah.
It's so clean and like, it's so good.
You have misunderstood the Jedi arts. Your master has failed you.
Is it blinking because it's recording? We will have 4 recording lights on the front of our binoculars.
Even from you, you couldn't tell me who he is even if you wanted to.
Get out of my head, Jedi.
That's the ability that we see Kylo use in the sequels.
Yeah.
Interesting. But less violent, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My sister is dead!
Osha is alive.
He speaks the truth.
She's here. She's like in the hall.
Okay, so the haircut was a coincidence.
That's the craziest coincidence ever.
In the name of the Galactic Son of the Republic, you are under arrest.
Can you imagine fighting 2 grown men and then a like 13-year-old girl arrests you? He's all too quick to the blade.
Yeah. That's his problem.
Ooh! Oh my. Oh. Oh yeah, blasters get much safer by the time the stormtroopers come around. That thing's a dangerous weapon.
Yeah.
Destroying the fucking like.
But we know where she's going next. We must
We
move.
don't make decisions like this without meaningful discussion, Soul. We will see you soon.
Oh, she's alive.
I know.
He's gone. Come on.
Come on.
Or he went back inside. There's some like physical weirdness in this show that's just a little bit goofy.
That logically is like,
Yeah.
don't worry.
Because I'm
about
enjoying the
it.
show. I think it's well made, but like
Yeah.
there's definitely some like head scratching physical storytelling that does not make sense.
Yeah.
And it's enough that it's taking me out of it a little bit in those moments because I go, wait, what? What do you mean? Like,
Yeah. Why am I reminded of Shrek in his swamp?
Shrek doesn't have the Force. Clarus, how you feeling about the Acolyte after 2 episodes?
It's fun. I'm having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot that I'm actually very much enjoying.
Yeah, I agree.
But I will agree with you that there are some things that are like violently taking me out of the story.
Yeah. It's weird because it's like it's simple stuff.
Yeah, like why did she need to show up to that body before everyone else did? It served the story in literally zero way, and it doesn't make any sense. It just it felt
made
like
sense,
filler.
if they like were like chased down another hallway and she got there first or something,
Yeah.
it would work. But because she gets there first and then the Jedi's like a lightsaber, and then Yord is like, no, she didn't do it, and it's like, oh, okay, I guess the show has very little tension in it in a weird way. We know who did it. We don't know why. Like, the only kind of question in the show is, like, why.
Right, there's
but
something...
the scenes themselves don't have a lot of tension in them.
Yes. The mystery comes from, what did these Jedi do? What did the Order do? What was sanctioned? What happened here that went so horribly wrong?
Lots of lies.
Yeah, which is interesting. That I am, invested in. I'm interested to learn more. I want to know what happened. But the scene to scene is so odd.
Yeah. Mostly it's fine. There's just a couple of glaring moments that are big enough that you're like, wait, why?
Like I said, I'm having a good time.
But even Yord looking at her through binoculars.
And it being
But why is he looking at
her?
her? But like, why is he looking at her through binoculars? It's like the street below him.
Yeah, he's
it's
like
not
maybe
like he's blocks away.
Feet away, yeah.
He's at some points he's 11 feet above her. He's one story up on the block that she's on. Like, unless he has really bad eyesight, it just seems odd that he's like watching through binoculars something that, unless it's recording, and it's like he's recording for some reason. But then why does he stop recording to join the fight he's not losing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's those like little things in the show that just don't seem to be quite lining up quite right.
And like I think it's very glaring because the characters and the world itself feel well thought out, well
mm-hmm.
plotted, very
and the acting's solid.
Yeah, very immersive. Like there's so much going on here that I am invested in that makes those moments just like really stand out. You know, if the rest of it was less meticulous, I think it wouldn't be so weird. But it just is jarring. It's odd.
Yeah. I think that especially because it's like the big reveal moment of this, like the death of this episode. The scene before it where Toobin, Jeffrey Toobin was that lawyer that jerked off on Zoom. Like mid-meeting. That's why it's in my head. Hilarious. Dude, wild that you did that. Torben, the scene between him and May where he takes the poison was excellent. And so it was more glaring because it was the next scene. I was like, but we just came off something that was so good. And like ratcheting the mystery up. And then they deflated the mystery in the next scene by being like, oh, no, it's not her. And it's like, well, why is the show deciding to not have any sort of concern? I don't know. It's fascinating. But also, like, I have so many questions, right? Because the what happened in the past is going to have to be weirdly convoluted. Because somehow...
Palpatine survived.
Sol has to have thought that May died.
He said he saw her die.
But not be surprised, unless that's a lie, but not be surprised that she thinks that her sister's dead, and her sister thinks that she's dead.
Yeah.
But the Jedi seem to be aware of the fact that she would think that her sister's dead, which just seems like a very odd... Whatever the circumstances that led to that seem like they're going to probably be the final episode when we go back to the planet, and every single person on that planet has to have this exact haircut. Or else, how the fuck would two women who do not know each other and think the other person is dead end up with the same dye and twist job that these two have? It is just such a specific haircut.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
it's so, but they don't even live on the same planet. Like it would be one thing if it was like two twins on two sides of Chicago end up with the same haircut. But it's like, this girl went to the Jedi Temple, became a fucking Knight of the Jedi, and then was working on spaceships in space. Why would she, like... And then the other one was trained by a dark, evil organization in the middle of somewhere that the Jedi can't find her. And they ended up with, like, the exact haircut. Is wild.
It is a little... Star Wars-y.
But maybe there's a reason for it. Maybe we'll go to their planet and every woman on their planet has that haircut, right? And it is such a cultural thing. Like, that would make it work for me. Yeah. But right now, when they're both like, wait, but she's dead. And I'm like, you guys...
That was the moment, because I literally, like, 2 minutes before that, I was like, oh, May, like, very intentionally, like, cut her hair to look like Osha's. And then, oh, no, she didn't know she's alive. Oh.
That's what I thought, too, until she was like, no, she's dead. Yeah. She was not trying to blame her sister. Mm-hmm. It wasn't an intentional, it just sort of happened by accident because she didn't know she was alive.
Yeah, so that stuff is a little messy. But I really am enjoying, like you said, the performances, great. All of the combat that we've seen so far, I think is, like, top tier.
The two Jedi fights with May,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Those have been fantastic. I think everyone involved is incredibly talented.
But even, like, the escape scene, all of it's been good,
Yeah.
I think the cinematography is good. I think the special effects look good. Yeah. The lightsabers are very interestingly solid. And I think it's because they are using physical blades now on set instead of using thinner, like, the metal that they used to use that they would then enhance with the effect. Now they're using the, like, light blade things. And they just look... I noticed it in Ahsoka too, but here, because they keep pointing them directly in the camera, the tip feels very solid in a way that it doesn't bug me because they're lightsabers. They're not, whatever. But it's just one of those things where they look weirdly kind of like light sticks in a way that I don't know how to properly explain.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, but it's just I notice it in the last episode.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I like a lot. I think that Amanda Stenberg is doing a really good job of playing two different people.
Yeah.
They're believably different. And I immediately know who's who in each scene now. Yeah. Which I think is a tough job, considering they're not very... There's nothing like that really stands out about them. They're not particularly like tropey characters in any way.
Yeah.
They're both sort of...
One is a broody Sith, and that's about it.
Yeah, a little bit. But even her brooding doesn't go so far as to not be able to participate in the scene with Jason Mendoza.
Right.
What's it? I can't remember his name. Great actor. I love him. So good to see him here. I think he's very funny in the scene. Yeah. That joke of like, I thought he was with you, took us both out.
That's great. Yeah.
So yeah, no, I think the show works on a like character level. I just like right now the plot is a little bit. I'm curious if they can bring some tension into the show in the latter half.
Yeah.
That makes me a little bit more invested in it because I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I moment to moment, I'm not super invested in like the danger of the moment.
Yeah. Right
now, and part of it is that the Jedi are so strong, and like it's weird because Carrie Moss dies in the opening scene, so you'd think that like that would like jumpstart the tension, but there's something about the fact that they keep being like, oh, it was Osha. No, it wasn't, and we know it wasn't for 100% sure. Yeah. There's not a single chance that it was her. It's just a little, I don't know. It's like taking a little bit of air out of the balloon every time.
Yeah. No, I feel that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think the Wookiee dies?
Maybe. I don't know.
The Jedi did something awful.
Yeah.
Like they've all, Sol is like a sad teacher, and the other three are in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Well, that guy's been meditating for 10 years to try and, like, I don't know, come to terms with what happened.
The Wookiee lives in, like, a dilapidated old crashed ship, and Indira in the opening scene is living in, like, some, like, is the only Jedi in a backwater town.
But it said, when she asked, where are your Jedi, I thought it meant, like, you know, what bars do they frequent? I didn't realize that she was, like...
I think she said, where is your Jedi?
Oh, I just imagined she was, like, traveling through, and that was the bar that she was at.
No, I think that, like, she was saying, where is your Jedi? I think that she is the Jedi station on that planet.
Huh, okay.
Because I think that's in the High Republic, there are more, like, this is that Jedi's jurisdiction kind of stuff. And so, yeah, I think that this is a, where is your Jedi moment? And the answer to that question is, she's at the bar she's always at. Right. Because she's drinking her problems away with her friends. Because she did something really bad. And it's interesting because I think that these 4 Jedi are not good people.
A cup in front of her. You know what I mean? Like, I don't...
They were playing cards.
Were they?
I think so. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look again, but it's interesting. It's an interesting show, and I think it's well directed. I just wish there was a little bit more tying some of the scenes together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with
that. I also wish that Osha was a little bit more of a proactive character.
Yeah. She's kind of there. It's just kind of happening. She's like, what the fuck? Which, you know.
And I get that. I get the argument that, like, Sol is the protagonist, right? And I think that in some ways he is, but he isn't. For the audience, because we don't know why he's doing what he's doing.
Well, and because we don't know what happened that night.
Yeah. And so Osha is the audience's like point of view character.
Yeah.
Because we have the same information in the scenes that she does.
Yeah.
And I think that that's why it feels a little bit stilted that she's so along for the ride.
Yeah. Fair.
And it's because like Sol is supposed to be the point of is kind of the protagonist who's the active person, but he has this like secret motivation that is the mystery behind the show that Osha's trying to figure out.
Yeah.
And so just kind of like, I think that it pulls the audience's attention towards her in a way that I don't think the show maybe intended for, given that she doesn't really do anything. She, other than like, you know, go in as the spy, but even that is the Padawan's idea, not hers.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting.
There's a lot of characters for a plot that doesn't have a lot of things to do.
Yeah.
And so it kind of things that everybody has to get like one thing in the episode because there isn't like enough plot for everybody to have stuff to do. We can't like split the cast off to go do separate things because there isn't a lot going on. It's actually very simple what the like moment to moment of the show is.
Yeah.
Right? Like we're going to go see the guy, he's dead, we're going to go to the thing, we're going to go to the and then we're going to go there at night. It's sort of like 3 events, really.
Yeah.
And so it's not, we can't have like this, we're going to go investigate this part of the story while you guys go do that because there's no that to go do.
Yeah.
Hey, it's interesting. I'm really excited to see where it goes. I think that like the first 2 episodes together kind of are just really a starter for what could be a very cool story.
Yeah, I think like the setup that they've done for like what did the Jedi do is interesting. But
yeah, or it could fall flat.
Yeah.
I don't think that these 2 episodes have been overwhelmingly convincing enough that this is going to be a banger. I can't say right now, like, this has convinced me this is going to be great.
Yeah.
It is the beginning of something that could turn out to be great.
It's got potential.
Yeah, that's just honestly how I feel right now.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's anchored by really good performances.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you like the video, like, subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave me comments down below because the algorithm god is hungry and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is...
May.
Yeah, because I'm starting to think she might be the good guy.
No.
I don't know. The Jedi might have done something really fucked.
Maybe I just, like, murder? I don't think is the answer.
Sure. But also, revenge is fun, so.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, I love revenge.
Mm.
I get revenge all the time on my enemies.
Mm.
Yeah.
All 1.5 of them.
Who's the half? I know who the one is, but who's the half?
I don't know.
If you want to follow us on the internet, you can. I'm at nerdynightly.
I'm at Claris Polaris.
Do something nerdy tonight, y'all. May the force be with you.